Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show.
Big Dog AC Show. What's up? Happy holidays, by the way.
Happy holidays.
We are here. AC is charged up. She loves the holidays. Decorated to the max.
Yes.
Yes.
Basically from Halloween all the way till, I don't know, you can say Valentine's Day. For sure, New Year's.
Yes.
But I love it. I love it.
But you also decorate for Easter and Valentine's Day. You
and
do
St.
it all.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, you do.
And summertime and pretty much whatever. Yes, but I do really like this. And we might even get snow here.
That's what they're saying.
They typically, I think it's like hit or miss where we're at located. But it's been so cold. And then the rain, and then there's snow in the passes. Like, I couldn't drive down to California right now if I wanted to.
No, we had snacks. We were talking about having snacks come up and do the show for the holidays. You can't get here.
Well, he's got to fly.
He's not going to fly, though. He says, I'm not coming up on the plane.
He didn't say that.
Yeah,
that would be you. Yeah. You wouldn't fly. You're not going to fly.
Cigar too.
But he can definitely not drive up here. So we're going to have to, figure something out. But my parents are flying.
Yeah, they're coming.
Flying up here next weekend for Christmas.
Can't wait.
I know you sound so excited about it.
Fucking very excited.
I'm looking forward to them being here.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It will be fun. Yeah, and like I say, if we get snow, that would be awesome because I've never had snow on Christmas. And of course, it's not going to stick.
Cool. I mean, as much as the Hallmark Channel we watch, we need some fucking snow.
Where do they get all the snow from? I mean, they're at these cities or these towns and the states. And, this is the first time it snowed in 6 years or whatever. And it's like, everything's crazy. And you can tell on some of them that it's like off season, so it looks like foam or soap or something.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like the production crew is doing their job.
But the houses, but there's a reason to watch the Hallmark if you're into Christmas. Right. So I'm not going to say that I always watch Hallmark movies.
We don't.
We don't.
No.
But I really like them right now because everything looks so nice. But I'm thinking, how are these people affording these houses? How are they affording all these decorations?
They don't live in those houses.
Yeah. No. I'm an unemployed vet tech, and I live in a 10-bedroom house, and it looks gorgeous with like brick and rock on the outside. And it's like, okay. Anyways, I got a 10-foot Christmas tree. Oh, sorry.
Happy holidays. AC's trying to get to the happy holidays thing. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We appreciate you listening. Big Dog AC Show. Snacks, I haven't heard from him in a few days, so
he's busy.
We're going to try to get him on the phone. If not, hopefully we can get him in the studio. So,
we'll see if he has any Christmas snacks or Christmas traditions or something. If not, for sure we're trying to get him for New Year's.
Yes.
Because like we've said before, he's got to be our designated driver.
Yeah, he does.
To come home from Barcidias for their New Year's Eve.
Appreciate Barcidias hooking us up with the beer again. Thank you very much. And I want to say this first.
What? Uh-oh.
Happy birthday, Papa.
To my father.
Yes. He's 91 fucking years old.
91 years old and still kicking.
Oh, meaner than a snake.
He's not kicking the bucket. He's kicking.
No.
He's just kicking.
Meaner than a snake. Ornerier than hell. He is so cool.
When I talked to him yesterday, I said, how you feel being 91? And he said, well, I'm still moving around. I said, Mom hasn't knocked you down on the ground yet. He's all, I stay out of her way. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they got an agreement.
Yeah. Stay the fuck out of her way.
Happy birthday, Papa. We love you.
Yes.
Definitely love you and can't wait to see you for Christmas and stuff like that. That's coming up.
Yeah, and the good thing is that he doesn't remember stuff, so he'll always be surprised with his presents. Oh, you got this for Christmas. Oh, thank you. That's great. And then we'll just keep telling him.
Yep. A bottle of brandy for Christmas.
Oh, that's all he's going to want. Oh, my God.
Yep.
As soon as he wakes up, he's up. Oh, where's the brandy? Brandy has coffee. Okay.
So we're new Mug Club members.
Yes, at Barcidias.
Barcidias, we're Mug Club members.
Yes, we have not officially gotten mugs yet, but we did sign up, and so it's going to be very exciting. And they're supposed to put, I think, the logo on there. That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be
the Big Dog AC logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they can do that, that's really cool. But they do have events coming up. We're not drinking a new beer. Yes, we're going.
Yeah.
Yes, so we're not drinking a new beer. We just got there.
First off, we're going to go see Sam. And give her one of the Big Dog AC shirts.
Yeah, we got shirts, which I think we've talked about, but I will talk about again.
Yes.
We got shirts. We're going to be getting some more. Hopefully, we're going to have to order some more. From Don't Lose Hope Screen Print. And on Instagram, it's DLH Screen Print. I fucked it up last time, I think. I forgot about.
Yeah.
And then their website, dlhscreenprint.com.
Yes.
And the shirts are amazing, as I like to say.
Unbelievable.
They're really cool. And they're super
it.
soft, and they're really good shirts.
Appreciate you, Jason. Thank you for taking care of us.
Yes.
Really do.
They're really nice.
They're really
I like
nice.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
like
bring
them a
my
lot.
muscles out. They make me look like Fabio.
Yeah, they made your hair grow too, which was amazing. I don't know how they did that.
What
It must
hair?
be the shirt. It's a good shirt.
I got one fucking hair on the top of my head. That's shit.
Yeah, but you got a bunch on the side.
It
It's
looks-
around the side.
yeah.
It's not on top, but
A
it's
lot
on
of the movie
the
stars have that. Yeah. Big Dog AC show.
Oh, I bet Nicolas Cage would look like that if he didn't have all
why
his
am I
tubes.
not in this movie?
Yeah, and all his toupees and stuff
Yeah.
that he gets
Yeah.
for
Well,
just everyday living.
He's a billionaire. He can do whatever he wants.
Well, he can do whatever he
he
wants
does.
because Ghost Rider, he was really good. Ghost Rider was
He was.
good.
He's good. Like everything he does, he's good in it. I think so.
Well, he's Nicolas Cage in everyone, that's
Yeah.
for sure. And he has a certain way of acting, just like you make fun of George Clooney
Clooney, I
with
don't
his
make
head
fun of him.
with his head
Oh
tilts
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, he does. He moves his head around.
Yeah, that's what
he
you
does.
always do. So I mean, they are who they are,
They are.
in these
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
So, but
So-
Nick Cage, I like him.
So Time Magazine released Entertainer of the Year,
Yes,
and it was Olivia Rodrigo.
yes. And I had no idea. You told me. 'Cause I don't know.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I'm thinking to myself, she sold out arenas. She toured like that.
And honestly, I don't know who
it-
that is.
Entertainer of the Year is like you're entertaining people.
Yeah, to
Is she
me,
doing that?
I would think that it would be like a worldwide or a household name kind of person.
You're
Maybe,
you're
no.
worldwide first, and then a household name.
Yeah, like everybody should know, even if you don't like their music, like you should know who they are.
No disrespect to Olivia Rodrigo,
I have
but
honestly don't know.
Entertainer of the Year from Time Magazine, and is,
Time Magazine, I was going to say, is Time Magazine even relevant? Which I have said before.
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
think so either. Because I remember when I was a little kid and we were going through the grocery store, and then all the magazines are there at the
Right,
check stand, right?
right.
I remember seeing Time Magazine there and all these other things. And it was like, ooh, looking at everything. And now it's like,
It's not
I don't
even
think,
relevant.
no,
Nobody
it's
cares.
like, nobody really cares
No.
anymore. So if people have a subscription to Time Magazine, good for you.
That's good.
Yeah. But I'm sure the people who still have, I was going to say prescriptions,
Yeah.
subscriptions, they have more prescriptions now because they're probably
we
older.
have prescriptions.
I was going to say, if they still have subscriptions to actual magazines, they probably don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is what I'm going to say.
I don't know. I haven't heard any of her music or nothing like that.
I haven't
so
either.
I don't know.
And honestly, I didn't know. I don't know who she is or anything, I don't know what.
Maybe the record companies and the producers have punched her out and pushed her forward. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe, but see, even like, okay, Dua Lipa, I would not necessarily.
She has a great voice.
She's got a good voice,
But everything is seeing her in a bikini and her abs.
Well,
everything is her abs.
and
It's
now,
like, what?
because she's super fucking skinny,
No,
whatever.
please.
She doesn't have any abs, but
Yeah.
she doesn't have any boobs either. But
No.
but she's on perfume commercials now for Christmas.
Yeah.
And,
of course.
she was on Saturday Night Live. So I mean, I know who that is. I wouldn't recognize any of her songs, but I
Right.
at least know the name.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Even Megan the Stallion. I mean, I recognize
Yes.
her name. I don't
Yeah.
know any of her music, but I recognize her name.
Doja Cat.
Yes.
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
are Nicki Minaj has been around a long time,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
know some of
yeah,
her stuff. But
yeah.
these are people that I know their names.
Right.
To me that would make more sense.
But
Okay, like
but you're seeing them on TV too.
well, that too. Yeah.
Is it Megan Thee Stallion doing the Taco Bell commercial?
I think she's doing the Popeyes commercial.
Popeyes? Yeah.
And then, like, even Mariah Carey's got like some McDonald's commercial now.
Still got
Yeah.
the McDonald's, yeah.
So, but like, I think Snacks had mentioned it. Taylor Swift, she's like worldwide, selling out arenas still. She's been around for a while.
Entertainment.
So I can
Entertainer of the Year.
Yeah, so I can see.
I
You know
get
what? Even Kanye has been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Not saying
Oh, yeah.
I like him or
He's
anything.
fucking crazy. That guy's crazy.
He is
man.
crazy.
Yeah, he is.
But a name I can recognize.
Right, right.
I can see it. But this one, I honestly, I don't know.
Well, what
I don't know.
they have is these producers and production and this and marketing and this and marketing and then they're just gonna blow her up.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah,
they find somebody and then they boom.
Yeah, boom, and then we won't hear from him again in like 2 years. So
probably. Well, okay. So Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
she's got a beautiful voice, super talented,
amazing.
I could see her being an entertainer of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, Access TV sticks with like Alicia Keys, Flo Rida, and a couple others, and they should be entertainers.
Well, yeah, don't they have Imagine Dragons, and then there's someone else too that they have?
My Chemical Romance.
Okay,
yeah, dude. Yeah. So great job there, MTV or VH1 or where the fuck you are.
Access TV.
Access TV. It's all the same bullshit. So.
Yeah, so were we going to talk about some of the Barcidias? I had a couple of events really quick. I just want to talk about that.
Well, I jumped into a little Olivia Rodrigo.
You did, which is fine.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all good.
That's fine.
I'd like to say one thing, though, and we are all sad. And, man, Mike Nesmith
from the Monkees.
I mean, if you're young, you're not going to know what we're talking about. If you're up here with us, you're going to know who Mike Nesmith is.
Yes. Well, I'm not up there with you yet. Okay.
You're getting close.
I watch the Monkees on syndication and on reruns.
Ever since you dyed your hair blue, I can't see the gray anymore.
Oh, the gray's starting to come back. I'm going to have to do some other color. I'm going to do something. I'm going to have to do something.
What do you want AC to color her hair?
Hey,
let us know.
Hey, yeah. Because what I tried to do last time didn't take, so I got to do something different, like brighter so it sticks out. But the Monkees, I did watch it. Of course, the show was like in '66, so they only had 2 seasons. And they actually won an Emmy, though, for Outstanding Comedy Series in 1967. All this before I was born, of course. So I watched them. I think it must have been, it must have been in the 80s when it reran on this one. It wasn't a public access show or TV, but channel. It was one of these it was Channel 53 at the time. So it was like some odd channel.
AC, we're not doing a movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to say that's how I watched it. I didn't watch it live, when they were first coming out. It was in syndication.
I didn't watch it live.
But they were awesome, and I loved it. And me, my sister, and my cousin, we would watch them and the A-Team. And it was really awesome, and we loved that. And I got one of the records, and I think it's still at my mom's house.
Right.
Of the Monkees.
Yeah.
And I took my mom to see the Monkees. This was later on in the 90s.
Did you really?
Yes, because no one would go with me.
Oh, my God.
So I took my mom. And so we watched them, and of course, it was all...
Your mom's they're not religious enough.
No, that's only the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
No, but it was cool. I mean, they played all their stuff, and then actually when they tried to come back out and they had like a new tape, I had that in the 90s also, but nothing like their old stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Daydream Believer and all those.
Yeah, songs. I think those are hits.
Yes, they were.
Big time hits.
And didn't they just get put together? Like they didn't know each other. It was just like kind of a boy band now.
It's like, One Direction. Mm-hmm. All these other boy bands. That's what put them together as a band.
Yeah.
Those songs, from what I understand, that's not even them in the studio playing those.
Well, they went out and toured with it, though.
Yeah, they
went out and toured with it.
Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Just ask Britney Spears' sister on Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she was voice singing or lip singing. Yeah.
Well, ask Milli Vanilli. That was the biggest thing.
God rest his soul. Yeah, you're right.
That was the biggest thing at the time.
Biggest thing. Took his stuff away from him.
Because didn't they win Grammys and all that stuff? Yeah. Or they won something.
They won Grammys. It took them away.
Oh my God! When that came out, that was like the biggest. And now you look at these concerts and all that stuff. You can tell everybody's lip syncing.
Yeah, they are.
So what the fuck?
And Olivia Rodrigo is Time Magazine's Entertainer of the Year.
Thanks to Barcidias Brewing Company for sponsoring Beer 30 on the Big Dog and AC show. If you're in Lebanon, Oregon, stop by Barcidias.
South or north, it doesn't matter.
They're definitely south. They ain't no north. They ain't no north. Big Dog AC show. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. There's no titty conversation today?
No.
Titties and dicks and stuff like last time?
Dicks. No. Big old cocks.
Yeah. If anyone heard the show last time.
We don't have snacks. So,
we know.
So
we're not going to talk about it.
I don't know what he's doing.
Who knows? He's fucking busy.
Nope. Hey, you have a movie review coming up?
Hey, yes, I do.
We were talking earlier about top 10 drummers.
Yes, before the show, yes.
I already did the guitar players a couple shows ago. Mm-hmm. Couple 5 shows ago.
10 last year sometime.
So I have 10, but I don't know if this is the lineup. But you were going to jump into some Barsidius and see what they're doing.
I was just gonna say, since we're drinking like Murphy's Law, which we've had before, and we got summertime and stuff, and everything's awesome. So that instead of talking about a new beer, I was gonna talk about some of the events. So they do have 3 shows coming up. So we're doing this episode early because we are planning on going to their show on Saturday on the 18th.
We are.
So, and that's going to be from 7 to 11, and it's a toy drive, which is cool. So we got to get a toy to take over there. And it's going to be Skeleton Boy.
Will they take a cat?
No, I'm not giving the cat.
We
you know where the cat is right now? She's sleeping on the cable box because it's warm. Because it's so fucking cold here.
Yeah.
Even though the heater's on most of the day.
I have never seen a fucking cat do that in my whole life.
I know, because it's right in front of the TV, and that's where she's sitting. So I think partly because it's in front of the TV. But
she's laying on that.
But it's cold out here, so that she's laying on the cable box because it's nice and warm. And earlier today, I was watching TV, and suddenly the screen went black. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And when she got up, Big Dog's determined to spill his beer all over himself again.
I'm working it.
You're definitely doing a good job. You're almost there.
Happy holidays.
Spill it on yourself. But she got up, stretched, and she stuck her paw right on the button to turn off the fucking cable box.
That was it.
And I was like, what the fuck happened? So it took forever, of course, for the cable to turn back on. But
yeah, it does.
But that was funny. I'm like, why and how? How does that even happen that she steps right on the button? So anyways, that was funny.
Okay.
That was funny earlier today about the cat. So at the Saturday show, 7 to 11, Skeleton Boy, Danny Shaw, Reptile Love Child, and Happy Front.
This is at Barsidius.
This is at Barsidius Brewing in Lebanon on Main Street. Yeah. Their main location, not the beer garden, the main location.
So on the 18th of December, 2021. Yes. That's what they're going to do.
From 7 to 11. And actually, if you show up, you might see Big Dog and AC there because we are going to go there.
Right. I'm going to try to record some stuff, talk to people and record some stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we can talk to some of the bands and, maybe play some of their local, play some of their stuff on the show.
Yeah, I think we should.
That'd be really cool.
I think we should.
So we're going to try to do that. And then also, Thursday, on the 23rd, they're going to have Tigers of Youth and Reptile Love Child. And then Friday, New Year's Eve, which we're planning on going to.
Yes.
We need snacks here to drive us home.
Yeah.
But that's free show. That's from 7 to 10. Ace Stardust, Reptile Love Child, and Skeleton Boy. So we're going to go for New Year's Eve.
Skeleton Boy's getting all kinds of exposure.
I know. Well, they like to play.
Yeah,
so that's cool. So we're going to see them. We've never seen them before. Heard good things. So we're going to go and
we're going.
Try to talk to them and see what's going on. Yeah. So if you have any questions or you're curious about anything, you can email us, bigdogacshow@gmail.com. But you can also check out Barsidius's website, barsidiusbrewing.com.
They have on Facebook. They have all these old pictures on there from like 20 years ago. They do.
They have their website and they're on Facebook and Instagram too. So follow them, as well as following us, of course.
Hey, this is Big Dog
and AC
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast.
If you want to see what we're up to, you should really follow our social media. Search for the Big Dog and AC Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
Big Dog AC Show. We are hanging out with you. Earlier, we talked about my top 10 drummers.
Yes.
And I've seen every one of these guys live in concert. And man, I'll tell you what, it was a hard decision to go from the 80s.
Yeah, you're just doing the 80s.
The 80s. So it was a tough decision to figure out these drummers. I don't really know what, how they lined up. But you wrote these down when I was talking about them.
You told me to write them down. I said, here's a pen, you can write it down. You said, well, no, you can write them down for me.
Yeah.
So I wrote them down.
Yeah. Number 10. And I'm going to do 5 tonight. I'll do 5 tonight.
Okay.
And I'll do 5 more when we come back. After Christmas.
For New Year's.
Yeah, after Christmas. So 10.
Okay.
Nico Mcbrain.
From?
Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Just amazing fucking guitar player. Drummer. Sorry.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Fucking libations are fucking deadly. No, Nico Mcbrain from the Iron Maiden, unbelievable. I mean, you can't even see him behind the drum kit. He's got so many drums around him. I mean, that's just being an animal behind that drum kit. You know?
Mm-hmm. And you've seen Iron Maiden.
I've seen him like 500 times. Yeah. So unbelievable. I'd have to say Vince Neil, Vicky Fox from that era is number 9.
Cool.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more. But
yeah. Well, this is your opinion.
Yeah, it's opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Big Dog's got a big opinion.
Yeah. Here's the deal.
Everybody.
From Rat, Bobby Blotzer, I'd have to say, okay, that's, fucking number 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. And I got to throw this one in here. One of the best top 10 drummers, Bigdog. Here it is. Morgan Rose from Seven does. And I say that because when I was hanging with the bands back in the day, me and him went out and had a few drinks. So
was that 80s?
Yeah.
It was 80s.
Yeah, it was.
Like in the beginning. Well, I don't know that we looked that up.
Well,
I was supposed to check and see if that was 80s.
I think he slides in because we didn't look it up.
Okay.
So we did.
That's good.
Okay, here we go. The next one's got to be Lars from Metallica.
Okay, I think that's 5, isn't it?
That's 5. Yeah. So I got Lars from Metallica.
And they started in the 80s? I guess so.
They did, yeah.
Jeez.
Kill 'em all and all that shit, yeah. So my other 5, we'll get through it.
Do you want to talk about it now?
No, I don't. Actually, I want to drink some beer.
Okay, you don't.
And we are coming back with a movie review from hell. It actually sucked. It was terrible. I think I sat through some of that, didn't I?
Yes, Big Dog did sit through some of it. And I think, did you see the ending? I think you saw the ending. You left and then you came back. I don't remember if you saw the ending. Well, it doesn't matter.
I did see the ending.
I think you did.
But it was just like terrible. Yeah. You were just sitting there like fucking bullshit.
Once you start it, you gotta finish it. I mean, even if it's horrible, that's like a Hallmark show, honestly. Yeah, you know they're gonna get together, but you still gotta see it.
You gotta finish it off.
Yeah, finish it.
It's AC's movie review.
This is AC with her movie review. Big Dog, he hates it when I start. I don't know how to say it. I can't say this is Big Dog, and they say anyways, this is my movie review, and this is about the whole truth. That's what it's called. It was on Netflix from 2021, 2 hours and 5 minutes. And once again, this is about, I would say 2 hours too long, but honestly, it's about an hour and a half too long. The last 35 minutes, things actually started going on, and it was pretty interesting towards the end. But from IMDb, when 2 siblings stumble on a strange hole in the wall of their grandparents' house, horrifying incidents reveal sinister secrets about their family. And this is, I believe it is a Thai movie, so Thailand. I believe so. Yeah. Okay, so like I say, Big Dog did watch some of this movie with me, and it's super slow. Nothing really important happens. They're just trying to, I don't know if they're trying to get you to care about these characters, or I don't know. The mom ends up getting into a car accident, so she's basically comatose in a hospital, and her daughter and son, who are high school age, are at the hospital, and then no, they're not at the hospital yet. Their grandfather, who they have never met, comes to their house to say that, hey, your mom got into an accident, she's at the hospital. So he takes them over there, and then the grandma shows up too. They've never met these people, but then somehow, everything's fine, we're just gonna go stay with you while mom's in the hospital. I don't know, to me that seemed fucking weird. I don't know how that worked out, but you're expected to believe it. So they go over there, and this actually was starting to remind me of that one movie where the kids went to stay with their grandparents. Very similar to this. I think it was called The Visit. And it turns out that it wasn't really their grandparents, and then all this horror stuff happens, and that was pretty crazy. But that made me start thinking about this, like, how do we know these are their grandparents? But in the end, you find out that is their grandparents, because the mom wakes up and she's like, why are they over there? And then all this shit happens. So anyways, so the kids go over there and stay with the grandparents, and then suddenly they see this hole in the wall. And it's literally a hole. They didn't see it when they first got there, and then, okay, there's a hole. And they look through the hole, and they're so weird about this, though. Like, they look through the hole, and so then they see, it's almost like a mirror image of the room they're in, but they don't notice that that's the mirror image of the room they're in yet. So they're looking, and then they see first they just see the furniture, and then eventually, as throughout the movie, when they look through the hole, which they say, oh, don't look through the hole, bad stuff's happening. But they keep looking through the hole, and as they look through there, more people come in, and more things happen for the scene, I guess, so like the story, you see more happening. And that part, when they look through the hole, it's creepy, because the room is all dark, and it looks all, old, and wallpaper's torn, and the furniture looks all ripped and old and decaying and stuff. So then there's a creepy little girl that's crawling out of the little cupboard, or the little closet that's underneath the stairs. And so she's crawling out all creepy, and she's got, like, you can see her face looks all gray. She's supposed to be old or whatever, like decaying and stuff. And you can see the paint on her face. So, that wasn't a highlight. But then they made her spit out blood and stuff from her mouth.
Hold on.
Oh.
We watched one movie a long time ago, and it was God, what was it? And the guy went down to the
Conjuring is what you keep talking about.
Yeah, the guy went down to the basement. You could see the girl had makeup on. It wasn't scary. None.
Well, that looked more realistic than what we saw on this other movie.
Oh yeah.
The Whole Truth. I mean, it looked like you could see gray painted on her face as this little girl. So then she's spitting out blood, and then, like I say, each time they look through the scene, you see more of the scene, and it's supposed to be something that happened before these two. Well, no, the daughter was born, but the little boy was not born yet. The mom was pregnant with the boy. So this is a scene that happened years ago, and kind of what tore the family apart kind of thing. So I won't necessarily go through all of that specific shit, because in case somebody wants to watch it, I don't know why you would, but it's a new movie on Netflix, so maybe you want to. But it's I don't know. The way they try to make sense of this is that suddenly the son, he's all, oh, that's a wormhole. So, space and time and all that stuff. It's like, what the fuck? Where do you get a fucking wormhole from? Honestly, like, where does that come from? It's, I thought, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Because when you see the pullback from, to see the actually full house, and it's like connected to another house. So you see it on the other side of the wall when you're standing in the driveway, and you see this house that's kind of torn down, or not torn down, but like decaying and stuff. So, or burned down. And so you're thinking that that's the house that's kind of connected. So you're looking at somebody else's life.
So, I mean, I know you do 1 to 5 beers on these movies. I mean, just the stuff that I saw of this movie, I would have to say maybe 1. 1? I mean, and I'm reaching.
Yeah, but you have to admit that, like, the last 30 minutes actually tied stuff, like, okay, here's this whole story. But it was kind of like a twist, like you didn't necessarily think, because, okay, so this girl gets killed, basically, or dies. Yeah. You can argue whether she's really killed or, just kind of poor, like neglect kind of thing, So she ends up dying, though, in this wormhole mirror image side from years ago. So things, when you figure out what happens to her, it's really kind of sad. I mean, they really fucking dropped it down to where, oh shit, that's horrible. It was really, so I felt bad for that part, but the way they kind of built up to this, was just really bad.
We're not going to spoil it for you.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. But,
yeah.
okay, so then there was this one asshole kid who was pretending to be friends with the brother because he wanted to date the sister.
I forgot all about that.
Well, but you...
AC's movie review.
Yeah, but you even asked me, okay, what's going on with that guy? I'm like, well, he's just a dick. And he really had no purpose. I don't understand that storyline whatsoever. It did not contribute anything to that main story that they were trying to say, and that's what was going in, the mirror image place, the wormhole, whatever. It had nothing to do with that. It was just, I don't understand. I think it was just wasted time. So this could have been a 35-minute movie, and it would have been great. I would say then it'd be awesome, because it'd be boom, boom, boom. Here's what's going on.
So 1 to 5 beers.
1 to 5 beer. You said 1.
I said 1.
I'm going to be a little nicer. I'm going to say 1.5. I was almost going to say 2, but really it's not worth a 2.
No, it's not worth 2. I'll give you that.
It's 1.5 only because if you make it through all the bullshit that's in the hour and a half before that, then okay. But then also, there's the thing with the grandma, like they try to say that she's kind of got Alzheimer's or some sort of dementia or something like that.
She's
so you don't
possessed.
know. Well, no.
Yeah.
She's not possessed. That would have been interesting if she was.
Yeah.
But then she keeps trying to give the son, her grandson, this humongous jar of milk. And every time he goes to eat his breakfast, or here, drink all your milk. Oh, he's sick. Here, drink all your milk. It's like, who drinks that much milk? It was just odd. So, right, that there's something going on with that, because that's just not right. And so then that gets resolved at the end.
It's just a weird movie.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I liked, because it's from Thailand, I like seeing like the different houses and kind of like the different culture and that kind of stuff. So that was kind of cool. So I like that.
Yeah.
But as far as the story, like, it was too long. 2 hours and 5 minutes is just
so
too long.
you give it 2 beers.
I gave it 1.5.
Oh, shit.
I would have stopped it and just not finished it, but you gotta finish watching it. It was just too long, though.
It was weird.
It was too long.
AC's movie review, Big Dog AC Show. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you. Appreciate Barcidias and everybody we've met. Mm-hmm. And I would like to take time to just acknowledge all the pets that we lost.
Oh, no. That's what he did last time. No, we're good with that.
Yeah, we're good. But I don't know where that came from.
I don't either. I think you were a little too holiday spirit. I think you were. But so we're not going to do a show next weekend.
No.
It's Christmas here, and my parents are going to be here. And I can only imagine trying to do a show with them here.
I'd love to do a show. Have your mom and your dad on here.
Well, if we can get them on, then that would be great. My dad will have
awesome.
My dad will have no idea what's going on. He'll just talk and he won't even know.
As long as he's got his toddy, he won't give a shit.
Well, exactly. You try talking to him on the phone, he doesn't hear, doesn't recognize. He's all, what?
You called him the other day.
And I said, how does it feel to be 91? Okay. I had said earlier that he said he's still walking around, but before that he said yes, and I'm like,
what?
Like, no. How does it feel to be 91? So
here's your mom.
It's it's interesting with those two. Lots of fun.
It is. But you have to pay attention.
Definitely, you gotta pay attention
because they're talking to you. You gotta pay. I mean, I'm son-in-law. I gotta pay attention. When they're talking to me, I gotta pay attention.
Yeah, because otherwise you won't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're saying. Yeah, remind
your dad's all. Hey, you married into a good family. I'm all okay.
But okay, so my parents are gonna be here. So family traditions, Christmas family traditions. Do you have any?
Man, there's what my mom did. She always did the same things. Tradition.
Mm-hmm. So you had relatives come over probably Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Tradition to my mom was setting up all her little things and all that stuff.
Like she had nativities, right?
Yes, and there was like 20 of them in the house. And then lights and a tree. And, tradition was that. Yeah, I mean, Christmas traditions, my mom had our stuff and all that stuff. It was cool. It's very cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, good. It was fun.
What about you, sweaty balls?
Sweaty balls. Sweaty balls.
She looks so good when she says that too.
And anybody, you guys got to watch the Alec Baldwin's SNL sketch, Sweaty Balls. We talked about it last year. It's like a classic. You got to watch it.
It is.
So, I was trying to think Christmas traditions, and I don't know how ours differs from anybody else's, but me, my sister, and my mom, we would go. No, my dad, because my dad didn't want to go. We would go to this tree farm in Reedley, California, Hillcrest Tree Farm, and we would go cut our Christmas tree down every year. And then the big thing was like we would go get hot chocolate after that, and then we get a big humongous tree, and my dad would cut it down, cut like 2 feet off. So it's like, why are we paying for a big tree? But anyways, so that was always fun. Yeah, so that was always fun, and we'd leave it outside, and then my dad would hose it down, and then we'd put it in the house the next day. That was the thing.
What the fuck is he hosing it down for?
I don't know. Trying to get all the bugs. I don't know. That was a thing that we always did. We get the tree, he'd cut it, he'd spray it, hose it down with water, and then the next day we put it in the house. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. And then, but I don't know. And then on Christmas Eve, when my grandparents were still alive and active and all that kind of stuff, and everybody still was young and stuff, we go to their house. Everybody would come over. Everybody. That's when my cousins were still little and everything too. And then on the next day, like Christmas Day, my grandparents would come to our house, but then everybody else would go into their like respective little small family kind of thing and have their own thing on Christmas Day.
Is that a Portuguese thing or a Spanish?
I don't know if I don't know. That's what we did. So, but now we have prime rib, so we had turkey and ham and that kind of stuff. But now, prime rib is what we have Christmas Eve.
So that's what you want.
That is a Christmas tradition now.
That's right.
For the past 5, 6, 7 years.
You're damn right. If you don't get I remember one year you didn't get the prime rib, and I went out and bought the prime rib.
Well, we were supposed to, because this last year. Last year, a couple years or whatever, my parents were going to be somewhere else. So we were supposed to have prime rib. We were just going to get it from a restaurant, thinking that it'd be no problem. No, apparently not on Christmas Eve.
No.
You can't do that.
No.
They were only taking like the orders for the big, full, long prime, like the whole roast. And it's like, well, we just need a dinner. So
we'll eat a roast.
Didn't have that. I would.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would, but I would. But then, yeah, so we didn't get that till New Year's, but I forgot what we had that night. Nothing. Whatever we had, I was pissed. I was fucking pissed.
Fucking mad.
On
McDonald's.
Christmas Eve, I think it was McDonald's.
I don't know.
It was fucking pissed. I was fucking pissed. But yeah, so we got to get our prime rib. It's going to be, this next week we're going to have prime rib.
You're going to get your prime rib.
No, I am, because I saw it at the store. Oh, so I went to the store and I was checking out the prime ribs to see the price and all that stuff. But then there's so much holiday candy out there, and it's so awesome. I just love going anywhere to the store, anywhere during Christmas, because then they're playing Christmas music.
Yes, they are.
They got all the decorations
Yeah,
up
they do.
and all the candy. They had,
all of it. I mean, it's fucking candy galore.
Yes, they have they still have a pumpkin spice stuff out there, but they had like a gingerbread Kit Kat. I almost bought some, but I was trying to wait to not do that.
Yeah.
Of course, peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cups, Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Well, we
get
eat
those all the time.
Yeah, we do.
That's my favorite candy.
Yeah,
Reese's peanut butter cups. And they had all these different flavors. It was so awesome. I just love all the holiday stuff. I get so excited, and it just makes me feel warm and fuzzy.
We would like to say happy holidays from
Happy
the Big Dog
holidays.
AC show.
Yes.
We appreciate you listening. Number one, we appreciate Barsidius and everybody else that hangs up with us.
Everybody that listens to us, and if you want to share us, friends and family, and your family, maybe when you're sitting around waiting for Santa, and you want to listen while you're sitting up there waiting, you got to listen with your family. Listen to us, because of course we would be perfect.
Yeah, we would.
To listen.
Yeah, I'm right.
But then so we're not going to have another show until New Year's Eve.
We talked about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So New Year's resolutions. Not right now. We're going to come back with ours next time.
Yeah.
When we're actually having the show.
I got a New Year's resolution right now.
I have a whole bunch.
Turn your microphone off.
No, Psst. No. This is AC's microphone. And you push that button, I'm on.
Yeah.
I am on.
Yes, she is. As soon as you put the headset on, actually, I'll put my.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to rock. She'll pull her stuff on. It's on. So
It's on, because I'm quiet other than this, right?
Yeah, right. We appreciate you listening, Big Dog AC Show. We're going to donate the money from the
Swear jar.
To an animal shelter. We are going to do that soon.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Because
and we'll get a hold of Snacks and see what the fuck he's doing eventually. But we're not going to be here next weekend. But
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Happy holidays. And just remember one thing. Remember one thing. When in doubt, pull it out.
Oh my God. Well, I know you want to end on that, but I was going to say, don't let Krampus get you. How about that?
Krampus.
Krampus.